All right. So, to make this easier to introduce the node connections, I'm using an Egret sword and Rufus Fury with reconstruction. So, you kill the first thing here to get the Artisan buff. Another one spawns on the other side, but you shouldn't need it. At this point, I'm going to show you where all the connections actually go. So, from start to finish, this connector will lead, if you follow the blue line, to this connector. The moment you hit that connector, it drops off the end, as you can see. And it's just of the process that you understand why it's done out of order. Because you don't want to make the final connection on any of them, in the normal one at least, because it brings exploders. And in this one, I go too fast, but I do believe they're exploders. So that's a really long connection sequence right there. Um, you want to make sure that you don't make those connections till the last minute. And now the best way to do it is Heart Shadow. You do a heavy swing, and Heart Shadow will literally hit both of them with the explosion, and it's just two shots, and you're invisible right away, so you can run. So this connector starts way down here at the end. And remember when I said there's another Minotaur at the end? Well, you could potentially start here, but it's just easier to start from the beginning. Now, an important factor here is, in the beginning, when I jumped up at that first room, if you're not invisible, all of the Cyclopses shoot there, all four of them. With this connector, same thing happens. If you don't go invisible, so it goes from there all the way around to here, and the next connection is inside this room. You go in this room, all the Cyclopses will start shooting at the doorway. That can end your run mad quick, which is why I always have something to invis with. Heart Shadow works amazingly well. And as you can see, this line leads straight down all the way over. So the reason I'm showing you all this is, in a moment, we're going to be getting to the part where we're skipping around. We're making first connection, second connection, then we're skipping to another first connection, the second connection, because they all lead in a pattern, like a very fluid pattern. And I'm not the one to come up with this. I didn't get it from anybody, but everybody else that I've seen, they say the same thing. That, oh, I do it almost identical to that, if not identical. So this is like a natural way of doing the entire thing. This one's really hard to hit from the inside when you come out, but that's why when I come out the second door in the play video, I cross over and shoot it. But you're going to see the mode right now. And I'm not saying if you don't do it my way, you will not succeed. You just will not succeed. It won't happen. Well, it's harder if you're trying to do each connection straight through. And I'm glad for the new Spire thing, Ultimatum, they didn't do that here. It would have made it much more difficult. They did give you a pattern further in to the game, further in on the node connections, where you have to view what they are, know what the symbols are, and activate the proper one first. But this one, I'm so happy they didn't do that, because it would have made it like ridiculous. All right, so the pattern in which I do this, I get the Artisan from the first Minotaur here. Pardon me. I jump up here because I'm invisible at this point. Oh, let's start over because I kind of messed up that jump. So, kill the Minotaur. I was going to edit it out, but you could see what happens if you do it wrong. You want to hit that edge, go inside because you're invisible, pop that, run out, pop this one, and then cross over. So you got the first and second for that one. With this one, you're doing the same thing. You're going to run all the way to the end. You don't have to worry about getting hit. You just have to make sure you pop this and get right back up there and keep running. As I go up on this building with all three characters, I will pop it in the air. I'll hit my invis further away from the door, but I'm just showing you the connector. So that's the third connection, and now we're going to skip the rest of that one and go inside to this connector. So this one, during the fight, I got Banes. You want to be careful of the Bane, because if it's Zealot and you kill the Bane first, it'll explode and detonate the others. And for this one, I go out this side door. With Heart Shadow, you can cast it right here, turn invisible, and if there's a Minotaur, cast Heavy Swing, kill him, and get the buff. So this way, you're good to go. Don't forget that one. It's always one that everybody forgets. And this is a fluid movement because as soon as you kill that Minotaur out there, everything's going to where you invis. So you may have just a couple of small things coming in here, but they're easy to manage. Shoot the far one and then shoot this one so that everything's distracted primarily from this far one. Your invis at this point coming out, you're just going to pop that and hop right up on top. Now the last two markers are coming up before you hit the 4. So pop this one. I go around through here to help, stop things shooting at me. I go invisible and then I'll hop down here. You can use your auto rifle to pop these, but like I said, if you're right next, if you drop down Heart Shadow, boom, boom, both of them go off. Go to the other side, boom, boom, both of them go off, and you're invis. But those are the connectors. Good luck, everybody.